Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of there. I forgot my phone. I don't know what's going on. Hey, everybody, it's your boy, Matty Rants. Thanks for tuning in on this Good Hump Day, Wednesday, to talk about a new season of Canada's Drag Race. Shout out to the good people on Twitter, X, yesterday that were already clocking this in. This should not be a surprise to anybody, as they already were promoting this yesterday for this new season of 11 new queens, a great variety, a diverse cast. I said, oh, this is interesting. I'm very much here to see where this is going with this Roman Empire theme, but I'm definitely will be invested in this season and most certainly will be covering it, which November 16th is the date that this starts. So we have a nice little winter show to watch, kids. I heard it's around like 9 episodes. So we'll see how that goes. And I am, again, excited to get into this season with you today. I mean, representation is really where it's at with this cast. It's very interesting. Once I got to a trans man autistic, I said, now, we are really pulling it today, and I'm liking that because I want to see some diversity with drag. Of course, I love my cast, I love all these queens, but it's nice to see some different sides of drag and not from just one perspective, and sometimes it's wrapped up in a different little package, you know what I mean? So I was like, interesting, I like this. We got my mama over here from Nigeria. I said, beautiful queen. Okay, we got our Filipina sister up in here about to eat. I said, hold on now. We got a lot with this cast. Our Two-Spirit Indigenous sister, I really enjoyed her. Our Dominican sister, I said, what's going on? Baby, what looks like Gigi Gorgeous and Brooklyn Heights baby from the future beyond, with one of the most interesting and fun names I've ever seen in Drag Race or any drag period, with the girlfriend experience. That's hilarious to me. Some of the girls up in here are also talking some cash. I see you, sister. There's a couple of them talking some cash. I like that. But I have some high hopes and high expectations for this season. I have not dived too deep into it, so no spoilers or anything else like that. Hope we could have a good time today. So let's get my social medias out the way first, and then we'll go ahead and get this started. It's at Matty Rants everywhere except for X, which is Twitter, in my opinion, which is the Matty Rants. There's a Linktree link in the description. If you hit that sucker, it'll take you where you need to go, as far as my other social media pages. Also, I do reactions on Patreon, so I'll be covering this show on my Patreon for as low as $1 every week. You'll be getting this show along with others that I cover on my channel, multiple episodes, over 400 videos for you to consume. Check out my Patreon, other tiers for your consumption as well. And I am bookable on Cameo. Cameo for special personal videos that you would like me to send to you. Any sort of request that you have, I got you. That's what I do. Also, as a reminder, today we're here to have fun. I'm not here to talk about stuff that does not have anything to do with Drag Race or reality TV or us having a key cackle. This ain't a political show. This ain't the news program, all right? We're here for speculation, drama, and consumption of reality junk, and some good TV too, and also some life conversations, but not for the other stuff, okay? So please keep it light in the chat. This program's for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely personal views and do not reflect the opinions of a human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude and grab your libations, because Maddie's a talker, and you may be here for a while. It's going to be an hour today, maybe a little lighter than that, maybe a little less, a little hour. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good poop. Let me get my phone, because I need to have my notes in front of me. Hold on. that's what I was trying to do. Listen, I need my notes for these names, make sure I got everybody right and all that good stuff. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, I most certainly would appreciate it. I actually got invited to a premiere party at World of Wonder by some good friends of mine who I'm going to talk about in another video probably later this week. But I got invited to LA to this premiere event, and I'm like, oh, I might be able to swing this and do a 24-hour turnaround trip. So if you're throwing a tip my way, it is literally probably going to go towards a plane ticket. Because I really would love to go to this event, and it's like, I love them so much. So there's a video I'm going to do on them later because they sent me a link to like a little preview for the premiere. Some good friends of mine got a show on WoW, so I'm like very excited for them, and they have a premiere coming up. So like, if you are going to throw something my way, it would be certainly appreciated with these 2 weeks I have to get this ticket. So I can do a quick bing bing to LA and of course celebrate their win, as well as like totally immerse myself in the experience. So if y'all want to throw me a little love my way, it's going to go a long way, especially, everything else that's going. I got to fix a car. I got a child. I'm a man and a poor. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants. Catch up to all the MattyRants. Venmo MattyRants. Not necessary for participation today. Just something I'm letting you know. And it's up to you if you want to, but not completely necessary. What is necessary is that thumbs up button, because that certainly helps my channel grow, as well as YouTubing. YouTubing? Yeah, we're going to keep it. YouTubing. YouTube. YouTubing, letting me know that I'm doing my job and putting me the algorithm and helping me take care of that. So it's going down. Hit the like button, comment, leave all your messages and wonderful things. It's going downhill, kids. Help. And talk about who are your favorites from this Meet the Queens here, okay? Some other news real quick before I start this up. I had a conversation with you in my Baddies East video. My dad was rushed to the hospital yesterday. It was a very serious situation. But I want to let everybody know, because I was really choked up about that yesterday. I went to go see him last night before he was prepped for a surgery this morning. Everything went perfectly fine. I found out what was going on. He's staying overnight. So I'm just happy to know my dad is okay. And I wanted to let everybody know that was asking me, like, is everything fine? I knew you were upset. That's what happened. It was just some stuff he was taking did not do well in his body. It got really serious. So he's fine. I love you, Dad. And I was glad to be able to see you yesterday. It was a lot to take in. It's been a very emotional time for me. So I'm like smiles now that he's good, but Matty didn't have any sleep last night. So once this video is over, I'm going to bed. I'm probably going to go to sleep because I am so tired. I have like 3 hours of sleep in me, and I just was trying to make sure everything was okay and all that kind of stuff. So yes, pray for my dad. Has a swift recovery. It was a very scary situation, and I'm just glad he's okay right now, because my pop is 75. So like, he's the last parent I have, and I have to be, I can't be on my, I'm mad at you for like 20 years ago kind of crap. I got to be a grown ass man and be there for my pop in these situations here. So shout out to my dad. All he asked me to do yesterday was send a picture of Mamu-chan, because he loves my cat. So I sent him a picture today after surgery, and he was like, yay, there goes my baby. So I love it. Are you No, it would be a quick, thank you for the super chat. Quick trip to LA. It's for a premiere at World of Wonder. So like, that's me and another friend of mine are like trying to work this out to get me a ticket real quick. I already have a place to stay. I'm good to go. Like, I already have my transportation and a place to stay. So like, that's fine. It's just a plane ticket I'm trying to get. But yeah. No, we're good. Me and my pop, that's a whole nother relationship right now. I'm glad to know it's on the positive side of things. I'm focusing on that. And to anybody out there in the queer community that's going through things with your family, it can get better. And if it doesn't, that love or that chosen family you have, keep it up, baby. Like for real. Life, it does get better, but you got to make it up here. Shout out to my therapist. Hey, what's going on? Lovey, thank you for the super chat. My first ever super chat. Hearts. But I wanted to say I adore and I love you so much, Matty. You've been a long time watcher, and you've made me a lot happier. Oh my God, thank you so very much, Lovey. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you so very much. Thank you very much. I know I sometimes I say a lot of stuff, and y'all know it. And some people get like about it, and I get it, and I can take it personal too. But at the end of the day, I don't want to make anybody feel bad about themselves or like take anything for granted or be rude or malign anything, but I also understand that sometimes a point of view or a joke is not going to fly with some people. But I'm not going to apologize for being myself, and I'm not going to apologize for this journey that I'm on right now, because at the end of the day, this is all for something, right? Kaboom, kabab, kabibbles, chest. So listen, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm excited to talk about this show with you today. I'm so excited. Hold on a second here. I want to get my notes up. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this right. Because I like this cast. But I want to see everything in action though, because is it gonna be a sweetheart season? Is there gonna be some drama? You know, we've been enjoying a little bit of the reality girls sort of not giving a tuck about social media. And I really do want it to keep on that atmosphere a little bit. And I want them to have a good time. So I'm hoping this season it's not going to be the best friends hour. Everybody's being super sensitive, cry, 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 cry. That was one of the reasons why I liked Fierce Delicious a lot. Like, she was chaos, and it was good chaos. It would come back to us a little bit, but like, seriously, honestly. Oh, lovey. Oh, my love to you, babes. Seriously, sending you, if I had like a superpower heart, like Sailor Moon back here, I'd like totally send you something. Candace Brimley, excellent casting. I just hope that not everybody that's diverse gets sent home first. Ooh. So that's just where my mind is set. Listen, season 4 of Canada's Drag Race is back November 16th. WoW Presents Plus and Crave. Make sure you check it out. We have 11 new dolls walking into the North, I should say, to compete for that crown. More details, I'm sure, are going to be released, and I'm expecting a trailer as well to drop, or at least a little teaser bit outside of the promo shoot. But we've been blessed today with this Roman Empire theme for the promo. I will say this is a beautiful shot. I enjoyed the majority of the looks. You know me, it's majority, it's never all. I have to be that cool sometimes. But I think this is a good cast, and I'm interested to see where they're going with this today. Now, I did watch the Meet the Queens. No shots do I have from the Meet the Queens here, but I did watch. And so I got an idea of who everybody is a little bit. Some people are silly, some people a little shady, and they know it. Some girls are that girl, and some are not. And that's just where we're going to go with this. The snake is the 12th queen. Who is that supposed to be? That's the 12th queen. Hold on, I don't know. We have 11. It's an interesting number. It's an interesting number. Maybe there is supposed to be somebody sitting in the on the floor right here in this section, but I'm not sure. But you know, 11's fine. If I find out there's somebody else there, that'll be interesting that there's 12. But I heard they're going to do something different. I heard they're going to do something different for the first episode. Not sure if it's true, so I'm not even going to throw it in the atmosphere, but I think it's going to be a short season. It might not be a full 12 episodes, maybe 9 to 10. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. I feel like there will be a non-elimination first episode, though, with 11, and we're trying to make this like an even run a little bit, or at least have like a show when you're talking about a top 4, 11 people minus 7. That's what? 7 episodes. Say no one goes home the first episode. That's 8. That would still leave a top 4. They could either eliminate the 4 and it goes to the 2, and then that's a 9. See what I'm saying? Like it would depend on how they do the season based on the number of queens is there. So I think it may not be a long run, but it may be like a good run. We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. All right. First up, our Dominican doll here, Amy Yonce Chanel. Okay. Gorgeous. Let's just go ahead and get that out the way first. Gorgeous. I love the accoutrements with the outfit. The biggest fan of a lot on top and panty, but I think this is still a bomb look. She's gorgeous. I loved her Meet the Queens. I thought she was very much giving the rah-rah. And I said, okay, I see the fire from this baby. She's that girl. She's giving. I want to see if she goes far. I hope so. Mind you, she says she's somebody that moved to Canada, learned English, and has been like really hitting it hard and going there. So very much representing our Afro Latina queen, and I live and breathe for her. I think she's sickening. I was like, oh, okay. I said, okay. She's giving, and I like her a lot. I want to see her work. So great way to start this up. But go ahead, Amy. Love Beyonce. She said, now there's a little Beyonce in this name. As a Houstonian of the Beyonce persuasion and flavor, okay, you better ask my tote bag back here. Renaissance. I got high hopes for the Beyonce. So all on his mouth like liquor. There you go. Next up is Aurora Matrix. I said, okay, once again, we're hitting the diverse cast here. Chinese queen. And I said to myself, oh, she's gonna pee. She's gonna pee. She's going to pee. Be prepared. Mind you, I think this look is cute, and it's not expected for me because she could have gone all white with this. Pink on top of the little raspberry. Yeah. I thought that was pretty. And I like her. And I think she's going to do well. When she gave us the vibe check and she was going through the runs, I was like, uh-oh. Okay, she might be good. She says she can dance. She says she's a performer. She likes to emote. I want to see her do well. I want to see her. I have high hopes for you. The pump. The heel. But that is not my focus right here. It's the biblical angel, low-key vampire, kind of situation. But the heel, that's the only thing I'm going to go, no, I'm good on that. I don't think so. But I think this look is cute. I liked her personality. I thought her Meet the Queens was giving. So I put her in the A range. It was good. I liked her. Great beginning start for this. Okay. Hi, Denim. You're adorable. Let's just go ahead and start that off right now. Adorable. Denim is interesting because I see the camp and I see the flair. I see all of what they want to give. And everything was so punny. I didn't say funny. Punny. It was like every end of the sentence had a pun to go with something that I thought was really cute. And I was like, interesting. They are a trans male and they are also autistic. And I don't think we've ever had someone who was autistic be on the show before. Maybe it hasn't been spoken. Maybe I missed that conversation before. I do want to listen or learn and understand their experience through drag and autism. And I think that's interesting. And I think that's something that will educate a lot of people. And it's not their, it's not, what's the word? It's not their, they don't have to do that, right? But you know what I'm saying? But if that is a question that's asked and they are the ones that want to, answer that, I would be very much interested to hear that. So I like them a lot. I was very intrigued. They were all giggles and it was fun. Super cute. Yeah, I see the very Teletubby son. I see the yeah, kind of. I see that. I see a little willow pill in there too, a little bit in the face. But they're adorable, so I want to see what they're going to give this season. Interesting. Very interesting. She's in my top 4. If she doesn't make it, I'm going to be gagged. Not gagged. Gagged. One more time. Not gagged. Gagged. Ooh. Kiki Cole. Kiki Cole. Honey. Rich. Expensive. Opulence. You own everything. This was gorgeous. Honey, living in Canada by way of the Philippines. Now, the Philippines, they don't play. We just saw this last season and the one before that. So let's keep it clear, okay? Our Filipino sisters do not play. The noise don't play, girl. I see you, bitch. That was me after her Meet the Queens. I see you, sister. Wild card. Thank you for that. I was just about to say it. As a reminder, this is the person who made Isis Couture's step down look for season 3. Her caliber is not to be underestimated. And that is going to be something I keep in my pocket, wild card. That last statement. Her caliber is not to be underestimated. I want to see the challenges. I want to see what happens. She, in my opinion, is somebody who I think is going to go far. If she doesn't, I might feel some kind of way, but I'm going to let that go now so that way we're not putting that in the atmosphere. But she was one of my favorites from the Meet the Queens. I was like, she is sickening. 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 Oninga. This reminds me a little bit of Bernie's outfit from the finale with the eagle. Do you know what I'm talking about with the beating that was done? Do you feel where I'm coming from with this? Remember when we saw Bernie's look? This reminds me a bit of that in gold. Bernie's had a little bit more brown and orange and earth tones that were really hitting it. This has that gold and blue feel that comes with it. It's gorgeous. That headpiece is right with God. Mm-hmm. Right with God. Woo. Yeah, if they have a ball episode and she has time to execute. P. But Kiki Ko, I'm here for you, sister. I'm putting you in my tops. All right. Somebody who I was surprised by and instantly loved via their Meet the Queens. Because when I saw this look, I was like, this is campy and sexy and interesting. And I wanted to know who this queen was. I would have never guessed 57. Who? Kitten Caboodle. Which is something I used to like to say when I was younger. Where did I get that from? Was it Karen? I forget if it was Karen Walker. There was a show I used to watch where they said that. But 57, I was like, bitch, you better. You better. I wouldn't have clocked it. I haven't seen you out of drag, but in drag, I wouldn't have clocked it. 50 who? I think this pink wig is right with God. I love the headpiece. It gives Vegas gaudy tease with this outfit, but like in a good way. Like I see the camp expressed a little bit. But I like her. I think she's interesting. I want to see what she gives. I feel like she's going to be an all-arounder, especially with her time with drag. But again, it just depends on the challenges and what we see. But so far, this cast is very diverse, very interesting. So okay. Oh, she's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. We have to do like Law Roach. She's a pretty girl. Luna Dubois, baby. Also in Canada by way of Lagos, Nigeria. Gorgeous. The outfits cute for me. It's not big. It's not super grand. But I think it looks very nice on her. And she's got good legs and she's got a good face. Good legs and a good face. She also said she was here for the drama. So I was like, please. Enjoy yourself. Let her have time to eat this season. I want a little Dubois. We didn't get any for season 50. Oh, was it 6? What? We didn't have enough time for that Dubois. I'd like to see this one. Little Luna. We didn't get no Irene. We got a glass of water. So I'd like to see what Luna Dubois over here gives. I'm interested. Yeah, that was my favorite quote from her. Drama is a guest and I invite her. Puss. Now that's puss. That's that is Rant Pack approved. She's gorgeous. She's pretty. It's a cute look. It's simple a little bit. It's not too extravagant, but I think it's a very nice look. And I love that she did something with her leg. So it's not just a bare leg with straps up it, but there's gold flakes going on her body. So a little interesting. Interesting. Next up is Melinda Verga. She was a good time. I wouldn't have what I got out of her promo shots with this close-up And this I did not receive in not one said sentence on her Meet the Queens, because her Meet the Queens was a cackle. She was a fun, good time on her Meet the Queens. When I saw these promo shots, I said, oh, she's a serious girl. No, she's goofy. She's a cack. She's the, oh no, I'm not laughing. She's that girl. So I kind of was like, friend, they kind of got you together with this look low key, because this wig is under the stairs. It's under the stairs. I that's a wig underneath that headpiece, y'all. Please clock in. I had to watch the Meet the Queens to know that was hair under here. Under here. I like her though. I liked her Meet the Queen. She was cool. I don't care for this because I needed a wig. I needed a big old nasty sucker for this outfit to give anything to it, to be honest with you. But I think she's cool. I like her Meet the Queens. I've been wrong before about people who may not have given what they needed to give in the department of a promo look. You better talk about the Spanx. It's nothing but the Jackson. But she was a Kiki. There was a wig. This is hair. This blonde shit here. This is not an earring. That's the earring. This is hair underneath. And there's a wig that goes down the back. It's so flat. It's so under. It's so one stack. It needed to be some big ass hair. I know she wanted to wear this headpiece, but I'm like, I just wanted a different wig with this outfit. It's not my favorite outfit, but I think a wig would have helped it. But I think she's cool and I like her. So we'll see her on the show. Great personality. I would have never have known. I was like, these pictures do not give you at all. Ooh, she's a messy one. Near enough. I love that name, by the way. Your mug is beat. Please don't take this wrong, but you give me somebody on 90 Day Fiance. I'm not even playing. Like I said, she gives me somebody that married Ed. And then like that didn't happen anymore. She's beat. She's beat. She looks like she fights sometimes. She gives me that one girl. This is what Blueface's current wife or girlfriend wants to look like. Ooh, not Jaden. Stewie Griffin. Ow. No, she's beat. She is beat. Do you hear me? Like, I was like, oh, okay, interesting. And she's ready for the drama too. Mama likes to argue. I said, oh, okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. But she said she's a performer, and she says, you got a problem with me? Let's take it to the stage. Come take my hand near enough. Let's see. I would love to see it. I'm trying to see what these arguments look like. I think she's given. I like her. This outfit's cute. The face, the mug, the hair. She's pretty. Pretty. I know. I'm ready to see what her. I want to see her perform. All right. Up next is Sissy Superstar. She was Keek. She was a Keek. This is not my favorite outfit, but I like her. I think she's fun. She's a good time. She reminds me of Jimbo, but not Jimbo at all in the same. I don't know if I can say that in the same breath. Something, there were some sort of reminders I have of her. My complaint about this outfit is this white part here. It just takes away from the black and gold a tad bit. But I enjoyed her Meet the Queens. I thought she was cool. I want to see if she does well. She's very interesting. Very interesting. She was like bimbo-esque, like queen kind of camp and all that sort of stuff. I was like, okay, let's see. I just don't like that. It looks like she took down like a bib from Red Lobster after eating a bunch of crab or something, and it just sat on her lap, you know, and it's like a piece of it or something. She was trying to tear it off and got tied up a little bit. But I like her. I think she's cool. Just not a fan of the look. That's all. Yeah. I also just finished The Fall of the House of Usher, so maybe the Jester look is a little too close to home, since that was one of my least favorite scary moments from that show. Every time that motherfucker popped up, I screamed so much. Oh my God. And then you find out who the jester is. You're like, oh my God, this is even worse. Now it makes sense. I'm less scared now, but I'm like, oh my God. Oh, if you haven't seen The Fall of the House of Usher, do it now. You're welcome. You're welcome. Show was crazy. She's interesting. I want to see if she does well. Never judge a book by its cover. It's not my favorite outfit for a promo, but I want to see what she does. I want to see what she does. I want to see what she gives. No, it's a TV show on Netflix. It's like 8 episodes. It's based on Edgar Allan Poe works. I really would recommend watching it. I can't stress that enough. It was once the show ended, I did one of these. Oh, that was fun. I had to clap by myself. I was like, oh, let's do that again. More shows like this, Netflix. Yes, don't bring me some of that other stuff. This is the kind of Kiki. It's drama and horror. It's by the same people who did the haunted house or on the hill or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Are you gonna do a reaction? That's like a 13-minute video. I'm not sure why I would do a reaction to Meet the Queens. We already did sort of a video for that. I didn't do a reaction for this one either. So I don't think I'm going to do a reaction for that, especially with all the other videos and shows I'm currently covering right now, because we're already talking about it. So I've already seen them. There would be no reaction. I'd be like, oh, this is what they talked about. I'm more so ready for the show to start when it comes to Dragula. No shade. Yeah, I'm ready to start. What is it? The 18th? So we have 2 weeks officially? A little less than 2 weeks until Dragula. Oh my God. We're going to be fed for October, November. Dragula, Canada's Drag Race is going to be on. For the girls that watch Italia, love you too, Fatima. For the girls who love Italia, that's on right now. I'm not watching that. I got to finish Germany. I got to get back to that one. Took a little break. Germany was pretty good when I started. I was like, this is good. Interesting. Brazil's on right now. Shit. What else is coming? Oh, what happened to the they talked about that show that's coming to Canada too, like the Winter House or something like that with some drag race girls. I'm interested to see what's happening there. Canada versus the World 2 apparently supposed to happen next year. Then UK versus the World 2. I think they might be announcing that sometime soon. Maybe that's going to be the beginning of the year. I don't know. We will be fine for the holidays. I think we'll be fine. Slaycation. Thank you. We'll be fine for the holiday season. I don't think we'll have too much to worry about when it comes to content. And there's going to be some other shows that are hitting World of Wonder. One of those shows I'm trying to go to the premiere to that I was invited to. But yeah, there's a lot of shows that are coming. I see World of Wonder working. But yes, I love the name. I love her. I want to see more of her drag. I think she's interesting. Actually, lies. I have seen her on Instagram. She has some really good stuff. So, sissy. Superstar. Superstar. Let me find out that last name is because of Molly Shannon and SNL. That will grant you 2 billion points from Gryffindor over here because I love that movie and I love that skit on SNL. Okay, next up, baby. Body, yaddy, yaddy. It is the Girlfriend Experience, who, in my opinion, and this is not even close to shade, it's like if Gigi Gorgeous in Brooklyn Heights went into some sort of room and then came out 9 months later, fully birthed, and this is what we would be given here. The Girlfriend Experience is quite entertaining. She's interesting. She serves. She fully owns her shit. Everything about her feels nothing but confidence. I've already recognized who I am. She said, I'm bringing vagina. I said, okay. I said, all right. Have you seen her Twitter? No, Josh, I have not seen her Twitter. I have been in the hospital for the last couple of hours, and then when I got home, baby, I was gone with the wind. Once they announced this, I was like, work, let me get my slideshow together. And then let me try to get some other videos done. But yeah, I think she's sickening. I like her. She's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, but I was like, okay, I don't like, not to say I don't know where else to go with this, but I was like, okay, she serves. End of the sentence. Like, she gives. She gives. I like her. I like Venus a lot. Venus kind of eats. Now Venus was like, girl, I don't tuck. So we're gonna get some helicopter action this season, possibly. Possibly. Depends on how the judges feel about that, because sometimes they be this. But no, she was a key from her Meet the Queens. I think she's gorgeous too. French, Irish, and Métis, I believe, are two-spirited indigenous queen. I like her. She's cool. I like her. I was like, okay. Okay, I can see Galavero. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Okay. Apparently, Venus is the drag daughter of Kendall Jenner. Okay. All right. She's coming in with her mother, being a runner up for their season. And we won't talk about that run on Canada versus the world. But okay, work. No, but I like her. I think she's interesting. She had some good energy. I was very much here for it. But when she said she didn't tuck, I said, oh. I said, girl, you might be swinging. That's fine. That's fine. I will have my sensor bar ready to go in case we have a couple of landings that take place here. But she's not Big Lotto Jr. Are y'all putting an order in for food? What's happening? Oh God, I can't. That's too much. That's too much. But overall, like, looking at this cast, like, this is a very diverse group of queens. There are some body girls, we've got some beauty girls, we've got some campy queens, we've got some performers, we've got some people who feel that give you the, we've been doing drag for this amount of time, like workhorse queens, like very interesting cast, very diverse. I just want to know how that elimination order is going to go down. I'm like, I need to see how this rocks. You know what I mean? Before I feel some kind of way about this. And I love to see the challenges. Some of the runway themes have been really awesome that I've very much enjoyed. I would like to see how this goes. So, Canada's Drag Race, everybody. We got that coming up on November 16th. I will be covering it here on YouTube and my Patreon for the reaction. So, while I'm here, and we talked about this for 38 minutes, but I told you we're going to have an hour today. We need to get into some drag race news. We really need to get into some drag race news. Okay. While I'm talking about that, in the chat, tell me who is your top 3 from this Meet the Queens that you see just alone from the Meet the Queens and from the looks from the promo. Not if you think they're going to win, but your top 3. Because for me, that's tough. It's Kiki Ko. I don't know. Why did I give myself 3, knowing I like to do 4? I'm going to cheat and do 4. My 4 would be Kiki, Venus, Aurora, and... No, I can't pick. No, I don't want to pick. I don't want to pick. I don't want to pick. I can't. I made you do work. I'm so sorry. Hi, Shamar. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. Please hit that like button if you dare. You're in for a scare. And get in the comment section after this live video and talk about this episode with me. Thank you, Leviathan. I'm like, I gave you homework and I don't want to finish it. It's a 0 for me today, kids. I got to do extra credit. I can't pick. I can't pick. I can't. Insanity. Like, oh my God, everybody looks good. It's a very different cast. There's a lot to root for. Some people seem a little shady. Some people feel a little bit like kooky and fun. Some feel like they're about to start. I'd like to see them in action. I always kind of get a. It's the, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not to say antsy, but impatience. my lack of patience when they give me the cast. They're like, okay, here are the promo shots, and I'm like, okay, so we have to wait how long again? That's me. Oh, we have to wait a month? Great. Like, I would like to start the show now. Because you showed me them, and I'm like, oh, everybody looks interesting, so we could just start this up. Like, premiere party? Premiere party. Who's going to be at the club? Let's go to the club. Premiere party. As long as no one's done anything crazy that we have to then talk about later and be upset about, and you know what I'm talking about when it comes to some of these seasons and redacted them, we should be fine. I think everybody looks good. I think everybody's giving. I would like to see them all in action. Some people's looks not the best for me, but however, it's just the promo. That might not even be what is giving, okay? We'll see. Very excited for this season, so yeah. But to get into some Drag Race news, Drag Race Thailand Season 3 it's coming. It's like I almost want to take credit for this. I'm playing. I feel like I don't know what it is. Like we have been talking about this for such a time, for quite some time. I covered a portion of Drag Race Thailand. Y'all know Pan as friend of the show. Shout out to Pangina Heels. That's my sister. I love her so much. We've been clocking it. We've been talking about it. I kept on saying, if we don't get that, at least put her somewhere. At least bring some of these girls. But like, I'm so happy they're bringing it back up. And I feel like us as an audience need to give ourselves a pat on the back here for always consistently putting them in the conversation piece of what should World of Wonder do and what shows should be on the menu. And we didn't let go of Drag Race Thailand for quite some time. For quite some time. I did already see the monsters. I watched that on my own, on my phone when I was actually in the hospital the other day. And I watched everybody's Meet the Monsters. So yeah, I don't think there was a need for me to make a video directly for that. If that is something that everybody would like me to do, I may throw that in on Thursday. Since there's no shows happening on Thursday. So that might be something. I was really going to do Chucky, but there may be a need for y'all to have that conversation about the Meet the Monsters. I thought the little 1 minute and 30 seconds alone when it was shown a week later was like too disconnected from the premiere. That's why I'm like, oh, you want to do that? Okay. I will make a video tomorrow and we'll have that conversation about them. And do all that. I was just like, oh, okay, I guess we'll wait till October. Cool with me. I don't know why they didn't drop it off whenever they did their first cast announcement. I thought it was weird. I was like, why did they do that? Why didn't they do that week? But okay. But yes, to Drag Race news, Drag Race Thailand's being renewed. I will be covering it in full, of course, whenever they decide that's coming back out. Whoever's going to be on the show, congratulations. Like, so happy for them, to be honest. I also saw that, what was the other show that got renewed? Philippines was confirmed to be renewed for season 3, as it should. As it should. I didn't see Down Under. France being renewed, that should be done. France is a great show. I love that France got renewed for season 3. We had 3 powerhouses right there. I love how they put the 3 of them in the same triangle. That made sense. Because it's like, we love France. We've been living for Philippines. And then here we go with Thailand. We've been asking for that. What a smart move to make marketing-wise. It was a good thing they didn't put Down Under in there. Would have ruined the party. Yeah, I am saying it. I don't know if I would care to see it again. I don't think I want to see it again. Not after this live. Congratulations to Isis, but like it was a weird season. I was like, girl, Holland, I think Queens and Holland are everything. I know. I just there are things I would change about that season. You know, I will never forgive them for giving our sister a dress as a prize. I will never let that go. That shit blew my mind. I said, a dress? And then he saw the dress. He was like, oh, okay. Ah. I have my own things with Holland that I really liked, and I like the queens more than I liked other things about the show. Like when they had people on there, it was like, oh, they're amazing. All the queens are amazing. However, decisions were made that just made not one lick of sense. None. And then it was like, oh, okay. But I still was happy for each winner. Mother and daughter, low key, high key, all keys, right? But yeah, I'd be here for Holland again. I just need a switch up in how they operate in what they're doing. That's all. But other than that, that would be fine. Um, I mean, even Down Under deserves another chance, but they need to do something completely different. They gotta. They gotta. Ooh, they gotta. They really do. They gotta do something different. You had a phone, but make the fanatic girl. I will never let that go, Vanessa. Vanessa, friend of the show, by the way. Hey, Vanessa, baby. Woo! She wasn't playing. I'm glad we got to talk to her about the incidences. If y'all don't know, I got to interview her for the finale of Drag Race Holland. That episode is available on my YouTube. You're gonna have to do a little deep dive. I think there's a playlist for it, but I did get a chance to view her. For the new viewers of my channel, there is some deep lore in the Matty Rants history of reviews. You should check it out. But yeah, I would definitely do it. And then don't forget the whole Abby OMG Nepa 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 Nepa. I was Serta Jean. I couldn't do it. Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. For sure. Okay, so let's do this. A lot of people were bringing up Dragula and the Meet the Queens, and I've seen more than one person talk about it. I didn't get a reaction for Patreon, but what I will do tomorrow, I'm going to see if Dooley has time. If he doesn't, I'll do it. But I'll do a video breaking down my thoughts on the Meet the Queens. Sorry, I just had it a lot on my mind lately with my pop and like everything else that's going on. And then I got that invite and I'm like, ooh, I need to actually work and I would like to work. So like, brain's been fried a little bit. So give me a second, everybody, when it comes to like everything that's happening this week for me. I am consumed and overloaded, but I'm not overwhelmed. I'm just consumed because I got 2 doctors of visits tomorrow. I got vision and I think dental tomorrow. And then after that, I can come home and then work on the video and then like get the whole live set up. So I can do that. It can be done. We can make it happen. I said I was going to do a video every day this week and I meant that. Meant it. The streets are saying Global All-Stars started filming this week and the cast is interesting. So somebody on the cast is not on there because they were just tweeting the other day unless somebody has access to their account. So I would not take that list, Ryla, that has been posted completely seriously yet until everything is done. So I know some people in that list, yes, I can even confirm, but I'm not going to because I like to keep my shit here. Some people that are on that list that are filming now, but like there are others that are, I'm like, I don't know. She's not there. That person's not there. I don't know about that one. I haven't heard anything about Anitra. I've been minding my business with the Drag Race streets. I got to be real with y'all. Sometimes, like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll just do like scrolling on social media and I'll just type things in and I get to threads. There's just so much negativity. It blows me. I feel like I don't want to talk about this. Like some of these opinions, I also feel like I'm like, this person can't be real. Like this has to be an AI troll account. Like there's no way that you're up this late being angry about something that happened 5 years ago. Weird. Oh yeah, the Javis, the allegations that it's Rue Michelle and the two Javis who we sat through, yes, on this last season of Espana with them being ass hats. There we go. Catch you, Matthew. I don't know if I want to sit through that again, but I also don't kind of care because I do want to see what Global All Stars gives. To be honest with you, I'm more so ready for UK versus the world too. I'm ready for UK versus the world too. Like, yo, I need to see it now. Like right now. I think a lot of us have been waiting for UK versus the world and have been asking just from the cast that we is alleged alone is gonna. It seems like it's gonna be entertaining and interesting. I'd love to see T.S. Madison as a permanent judge too. I think she adds a lot of flavor and also a lot of flair to the cast, and it also feels genuine and authentic. So that's always necessary for us, right? Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Have you not hit that like button? What is wrong with you? Absolutely nothing. But you do need to hit that like button, please. Comment section, if you will. All that jazz. Appreciate the super chats earlier. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. You know what I need. You know where I'm trying to go. At the same time, I just need you to pay attention and listen. And that's the most important. So, yeah. I'm excited. Dragula, Friday, UK, Saturday. Oh, House of Villains. And then I'm going to do a Brazil video separately. I'm going to be posting like 2 15-minute videos, like doing like light reviews of that. Because I said I needed to do it. Where is my child? Someone brought up Mom Charm. Where is my baby? Jennifer. It's cool. Listen, that's hey, that might be for y'all because I'm not. The drag race wheel has really consumed me to a point where I'm like trying to hold on by my last hairs because I have a good time, but then when I have an opinion and it turns into like a full misconstrued situation, especially you become this American, I'm like, okay, well, girl, I don't even want to watch stuff like that. Oh, if you go through all that. House of Villains has been fun. I've been really enjoying it. Why haven't you done a little one-on-one with Queen's podcast? What are you talking about? One-on-one with Queen's podcast. Did I say that was going to happen? Did I make an announcement, Johanna, about me doing like a podcast with Queens? I'm confused. I don't think I ever had that on the menu. I think there have been times when I've talked to Queens, but I don't want to set it up to where it seems like I'm interviewing somebody and it's less personal and it's all business. Because a lot of times when I'm watching interviews with people, it doesn't feel like they're genuinely wanting to know them. It feels like they're asking questions that are more so, we want the tea, and then it's very light, and then they stop talking about them and they don't give a fuck about them afterwards, right? Like I actually try to develop relationships with the people who I bring on my channel and people who I talk to. Yeah, I mean, that's always, it's just a little, it can happen. Let's never say never, but if I do a podcast where I'm interviewing Queens, like it would have to be more than just like, let me talk to you about your life and shit. I would be asking questions. It'd be a fun show. It'd be like we played games and kind of stuff like that. And I would like to do something like that, but I also would like production to be involved with it, and that costs money, and I don't got it. So it'd be great, but everything that I would do now, I don't think would be up to the caliber that I should be living up to for the kind of shows. You know what I mean? Like I don't have the funds to back a program right now, and that would be amazing to have because then I could actually take that and really implement all of my creativity into like everything I've been wanting to do. So right now, this is what I got because this is what I can afford to give, and so this is the best I got. But maybe soon, maybe soon. Never say never, kids. Never say never. Pharaoh Kitty, thank you for the tippy boo on PayPal. I appreciate it, my love. to get to that premiere. That certainly goes into the plane ticket jar. It certainly does. Yeah, because I know a lot of the girls, and those are my bitches. I love them to death. But yeah, for me, it's about I've already have a game plan of what I want to do. I'm just trying to find a way to fine tune and present it. And this also involves the panel as well with its own entity and program and show. And so I've been just trying to find some time to really just put everything, down on paper, in perspective, lay out the lines and what the show would present and do. And I want to make a game plan for not just like a year, but at least like 3 to 5 years of what we'd be doing. So that way it'd make a lot more sense. And it would be like we already know where we're going with the show. And we'd be already in that little run of 3 to 5 that we're like, oh, I know what I can do now. So but yes, it's possible. That's another reason why I would like to go to this event and premiere, because I'd like to talk to my fellow content creators, especially my other fellow brothers and sisters out there, and like network and work our way through that, because I'd love to. I'd be here for it. Maybe that. I want to see Drag Race girls driving in Houston. No, you don't. No, you don't. We'd be in traffic. No, we don't. We'd be in traffic. No. I can't, y'all. I can't. Where am I at? I'm gonna have to, definitely retiring for the evening, y'all. I'm gonna have to go to bed. I need to like lay down. My body is telling me to take time, to remove, to release, to let go. Because I gotta be up early in the morning for doctor's visits and also for this Dragula Meet the Queens chat. I'll go ahead and make my thumbnail tonight, right before bed. But yes, I hope you have fun today. I'm excited for Canada's Drag Race Season 4. It's an interesting cast, diverse, beautiful girls. I think this is going to be a good one. I just want to see what the challenges are going to give and how the decisions will be made. But it will be premiering on November 16th, WoW Presents Plus and Crave. So make sure you check it out there. I will be covering both the show in a review on YouTube, terrible Matt, as well as the reactions I'll be doing on Patreon for Canada. More shows they're going to be announced soon. I told y'all, just keep watching. There's going to be some more announcements, but we already got a lot to cover on the channel. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for your support. Thank you. I'm going to see you for the next one tomorrow. And take care of yourselves. Make sure to hit that like button before you walk out the door. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Listen.